everyone. Today I'd like to show you how to make this really lovely rustic rosette picture frame. Or alternately, you can use some simple supplies to make this cotton ball farmhouse inspired one. To start with, you're going to need a 5x7 frame. I got mine at the Dollar Tree. This was a new one I hadn't seen before. It has this really neat weathered look to it, and it's almost like a light green hue. I really like it. I think it's going to match my bedroom decor. But because this is a 5x7 frame and the picture that I have is a 4x6, I'm going to need a mat. This picture was taken at my cousin's wedding, and it was by Darcy Terry Photography. So I'm going to go ahead and leave a picture of her page here. That way, if you're planning a wedding in the California area, you can go ahead and look her up because I highly recommend her. She did a great job. So since this frame did not come with a mat, I just borrowed a 5x7 photo mat out of a different frame, and I've just picked out some scrapbook paper here in a natural tone, and I've traced it out. Now once I've traced it, I've gone ahead and cut a diagonal X here, so just out to the corners, so that I can fold it out, and when I turn the mat over, it'll give me a nice rolled edge. Instead of a flat cut edge, it'll give it a little bit more dimension. As you can see, it has a little bit of overhang. I'll just need to use my scissors and trim it even with the frame. So now all I have to do is stack the picture in. I like to add the paper backing. I use the white side facing the photo. This just helps hold everything in place, and then replace the backing. Now to decorate my frame, I have these really beautiful pine cones that are little rosettes. We have a fir tree outside that drops the little rosette pine cones. And so I've just collected some of them, and I'm going to hot glue them onto my frame. The backs of the rosettes are very fragile, so I want to make sure that I use a good amount of hot glue, not only to adhere it to the frame, but to also keep the petals here from falling off. So I've glued the largest rosette down, and then I'm going to select two smaller rosettes to go along either side of it. Now I wanted to show you just how much glue I have on there. It's a very generous amount. So we just need to let these dry for a bit to make sure they're really held down tight. And there you have it, my rustic rosette picture frame. Now I wanted to show you another option. If you remember, I said that the pine cones were very fragile. This is what happens when the wind is too strong, or if they fall a great distance and they break open. You get these little rose petals of pine cones. So what I've gone and done is turn it into a little cotton bud. I know these are very popular with farmhouse decorators. They like the little cotton buds. So if you'd like to make them, it's very easy. You'll just need some cotton balls and some pine cone rose petals. Now, I have the rosette pine cones, but this can be done with any sort of pine cone. Just add a little hot glue to the rose petal of your pine cone, and then attach it to the cotton ball. And it'll give you this little starburst effect here where they're all sticking out in different directions. So I'm just going to add about 3 more to this cotton ball, and I'll have one that looks like this. And then I've just glued them down in a little cluster here in the corner. I think either of these frames would make a lovely Valentine gift for either a grandparent or for your spouse to keep on their desk at work, or just for home decor. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you again soon.